record our meeting. And yes, do you see my screen? Our screen, library screen.
Yes.
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 So hello again. Nice to meet you online, but of course you are very well meeting in our library. So when you have free time, please come to our library, to our institute library or to the main library. And of course, you can sit here, read books. Our library have a special bookshelves with foreign books, which you could use. But now I'm going to tell you give you some information which I hope will be useful for you to write your diploma work. This is our website, our library. So first of all, please change the language. No. English. Yes, but unfortunately only this screen is in English, but how to manage them. This is a personal library account. And first of all, but tell me, have you activated your account or not yet?
Actually, for me now.
Yeah,
Not.
I'm sorry.
So please come
Also for me now.
to our library. You will fill in a special declaration. You will be given a lock and the password, and you will be able to use our electronic resources.
So is it possible only physically to come to library to get the access, or also
They could ask a librarian in the main library, write email, and then it will be passed.
Also, it's possible not physically go to library, but to send an email to mine library and ask about login and password to electronic account to all sources of library at our university.
Here is when you will be given a login and the account. Sometimes happens that you lost your password, and here is the place when you could establish to find a new one. So I sign in, and when you do this, and the right top of our screen, there is my personal account. I'm Joanna Putko, and here is in the at the down of this screen, you could choose English. It will help you to
Manage the website.
manage the website. So as I said, you can come to the library and use printed materials. But first of all, you can use and collect electronic resources. And how to do this? When we are in our main screen, you can choose all resources. This means this library catalog. In the library collects, first of all, printed materials, but we have a great amount of electronic resources. And this is the BASTEC is Polish scientific journals, articles from Polish scientific journals. But you choose, I recommend to choose a resources, and then we start. So, but then I will show you one more thing. So, what subject are you interested in? Could you tell me?
Keywords
Keywords.
of your title
Yes.
of your master thesis.
Okay, I can start. So for
Yes.
me, AI, cybersecurity, and risk management.
Risk management. Okay. So we'll risk Mhm. Yes, and we we will in e-resources. Okay, search. So we have a a lot of over 1 million and 500,000 this publication. On the left, you can, but yeah, once more, I don't know why I'm log out, but it's okay. Nie wiem, czym to się okienko ciągle język, we choose English. And on the right, you have subjects on the English, yes. And first of all, you to choose some related to your subject materials, you should filter this amount results. So let's take open access albo full text on keywords. Tam było co? Risk management, science and technology maybe, risk assessment. It will be okay. These articles and book chapters. Document language, you could use English, for instance.
So we have to filter all in details what depends on you is important.
As you can see, there is less results, but very important things is the date of publication. And we are going to choose the newest.
No, I also recommend, for example, Joanna, if you have risk management and cybersecurity, so add connotation of two keywords, risk management and cybersecurity. And because it's the one subject, yes, risk management and cybersecurity is the one title of the master thesis.
Actually, no, is yes, but the hard part. My title is the use of artificial intelligence in cybersecurity risk management.
Okay, so cybersecurity, why? CY, cyber. Security, razem się piszą, tak? Security. Security. Security and artificial intelligence, yes?
Yes.
Artificial, so connotation of three keywords in articles, in book chapters, in intelligence.
Intelligence, okay. Intelligence. Przez jedno, tak? Okay, intelligence. Artificial, it's okay.
Artificial, yeah.
Double L.
And double A is the intelligence, raczej double A. Okay, so let's search for that. Do we have any connotation search?
So it's not so many.
Yes, but it's much more less than it was at
Yes.
the beginning. Because
So tak, let's sign full text online. Articles, books, maybe. And the date, apply filters. And then date of publication is very important.
Remember that your materials which you use to your master thesis should be after 2010. So our authorities recommend students use literature no older than from 2010. So try to filter also from 2010.
So really fine. And we have 430 results. And I recommend, as I said before, the first one important thing is to be logged, because when I'm logged, I could save these items. I know that the amount is a very huge amount. It's impossible for people, for one person to look through in 1 hour or even one day. So look what I'm doing. I add to marked list, and this comes to my account. For example, this I need, this I need, this may be useful for me.
And maybe let's add one word that all of those articles are available in full text. Yes, full text available on the green one line. It means that you can download it and it's full completed.
Yes.
Let's check.
Let's check. And this is the next place you should be logged.
If you download, again, you have to log in with the same log and the same password.
Yes. Yes.
Do you see our screen still?
Yes.
Yes. This is article which I choose. So you can download, you can read, you can do whatever you want in this with this article. So this gdzie ten jest moja? To nie, to. Przecież. No i teraz nie widzę.
To się zapomnieć, tak?
Znaczy nie, bo chcę, że oto. To. It was this article. And as you remember, when you have this icon, it means that it is in your account. And I will show you. You can have here some information and save items. And for example, this is this article which I added today, and this and this. And as you can see, I have a lot of this save items. And what you can do with this? When you can do, you can add labels. You can use when you have some, as you can see, I have a lot of them, and add a new one is a very simple. For example, with risk management.
Just to add new level, weź.
Add new level, yes. Risk.
So it's like category in which you will collect your article.
Or yes, or chapter 1 of
yes,
chapter
2 is about risk. So let's name it risk management. Chapter 2 will be about cyber security. So will be a new level as a cyber security.
And let me see, risk management. Here we are. This is article I would like to save. And what you can do with this article, of course, read. You can also, when you are preparing your work, when you will be writing, you can cite this article. As you can see, it's here.
So you can copy and then you can
add to your work,
because
yes,
it's obligatory to put all all sentence you cite. You should put citation at the footprint on the page of the master thesis, because then your master thesis will be reviewed by anti-plagiat system. So if you have citation, no problem. It's the proof that you cite someone else. If you don't put citation, anti-plagiat should see that you repeat someone's word without giving information what kind of author describe it in the article or in the publication. So it's important to use as many citation as you use in the sentence.
But pay attention that this is it is dedicated to print materials, but you can also generate permalink, and you take this from our Primo, from our resources. So is it clear that you should add your chosen publication to your account and add labels to this? Have you any
Yes,
questions
Yes.
to this?
I have a question.
Yes.
My question is this the only journals or books, articles that we are going to use, or we can use another sources?
This is just wait a moment.
Again?
Czy mogą korzystać tylko ze źródeł, znaczy z książek i z czasopism?
No,
z
no, of
innych-
course. Other
innych-
sources, because you ask concrete about what kind of materials, like online articles or reports, also legal acts. Also, it's possible to use. Sorry, you ask who was asking it?
Okay, I'm Samhar.
It's so hard. So did I satisfy you with the answer?
Yes, that's right. Because maybe there could be another good article that we might add to to our dissertation. So we might use another article. So we can also add other publications. So that's good thing.
Gdzie to było moje... Nie, bo tam jest możliwość risk management, for example, niech będzie. A tylko tu jest, widzisz, za każdym razem trzeba wyświetlać choose English. And you have in your results, you have type material, and you can choose, as you can see, web resources,
Dissertation also
report,
possible.
dissertation.
Yes, of course. It depends on what kind of materials will you satisfy, and you can add, and you can sit also report dissertations, or you can use other resources.
And here's what I showed you. It was the way to collect publications from our catalog, electronic. But now I would like to show you how to use tylko tak, może angielski. Remote databases access, and here is some databases, full text, which you can use, and I think that some of them will be very useful to you, especially EBSCO. It's a scientific databases, and you general is the isn't in Polish, but now you can choose in other language, for example, English or Turkish, on whatever you want, and this interface will be in language you choose. And here is a setting box. And for example, which risk management?
Yes, risk management and cybersecurity. Management. Yes, it's important that not to made correct spellings, because sometimes if you miss one letter, the system doesn't search.
Fine. That's in this case it's not a problem, because you have some key subject.
Plus, yes, some plus,
yes, which are here to your risk management
and cybersecurity, or in project management, of course. Risk management in project also it could be, because I heard
we can
and cybersecurity. So combination is
cybersecurity. For example,
something
this
together.
Search.
You should use in your master thesis at least, let's say, 70 sources. So 70 citations should be based at desk research at your master thesis, at least.
And of course, on the left, you could limit to, for example, full text, the date of publication, 2010. And we have only 11. But what is very important when I full describe, you could use also subject terms which are added to this publication. You can also see the full text. And on the right, you have some functions. For example, you can generate the permalink. You could cite, print, or save this article. But I want to show me one more function. This is a PDF, but this base EBSCOhost sometimes add publication which are in HTML format. And this is very interesting format because when I see this publication, we choose, it is in English, but you could very easy translate any language you want. For example, Portuguese or Italiano or French. Translate. And very quickly you have the text translated in the language you want. It could help you to view, to know. Yes.
Especially the content.
You can also hear this article, but this function is added only to the articles which are presented in HTML format. So, So of course you could fill this table and more keywords or subject you want. You must work out your own way of looking for you want for what you will be interested. So this is the EBSCO. And as I show you remote databases,
EBSCO is also one of the most for the management science. You write the thesis in area of management science, EBSCO, but also Web of Science.
Web of Science, but in Web of Science, not every article will be open access.
Yes, EBSCO, all of them are open.
Of course, most of them are open. The same way Wiley or Springer, and the way of searching is very similar. First of all, you write any keywords, any words, any subject. For example, risk. Let's say find article with time management in the or search. And as you can see, there are a lot of results.
It doesn't mean that in each separate database you find other articles. Most of them will be the same. Some database involve the articles from other database and additional new one, but in many cases there are actually the same. So that's why we recommend you EBSCO, for example, because it involves much more open access articles which can be familiar with the subject. In the case that when the subject is very new, quite new, so rather you should use a database like Scopus or Web of Science because they are more focused on especially last and latest edition of a publication.
Let's try, for example, Web of Science. Document all fields, for example, in topic title, all fields.
Filter question, do you see our screen?
Yes.
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 Yes, yes.
Then risk. Here is, and for example, this. And as the newest. And let me see, open access. And yes, here is, and where is Simon? Journal information. Ale widzisz tutaj gdzieś ten? O, yes, but it's a Polish,
Full text links, free full text from publisher. Is it here?
Yes.
Only
Yeah,
download.
well,
Download. You can download here.
Download. You can
Cite also. It's useful to copy all citation. You don't have to write your own surname, name, title, everything you could copy from the editor. So it's easy.
So you could use every databases our library, our university give to our students and workers. And there is one thing, when you have some problems or when you want to know more, simply come to library and ask or send an email with your question. And I'm sure we'll help you.
Of course, the most important thing, as you see, everywhere you should be logging. If
Yes,
you don't have
yes.
login and password, so it's not possible to go on the next stage of the browser. So it's important that you will have the access to all materials, but it's one condition: get permission. So you have to go physically here to the library, to the Berlin building where there is a library, and ask about a formular to sign, or you can send an email to my library account. Do we know email to my library account? Which email they should send?
And
Na
just
czacie napiszemy.
contact,
Account,
just contact.
contact.
My library service and general. It's
General reading room. You said
takie udostępnianie is this.
This one, my library section. So write an email to this bg.udos and so on to ask about permission to
Activate your account, library account.
To activate, because oni mają taką kartę twardą, czy nie?
Tak.
To nie jest to samo.
Znaczy mają, ale to jest legitymacja studencka.
Aha, to nie jest jedno w jednym.
W jednym, tak.
Aha,
I oni muszą, bo oni powinni być w USOS-ie.
Jasne.
Albo my założymy.
Okay, so.
Because when you don't do it, you will be no way to use our electronic resources, because they dedicated only to students, which they have activated account in library, and workers, of course. So it's very important to do this one simple thing.
Yes, much more. So we are waiting for your questions because it's one opportunity to ask about clue about I don't know what you want to ask about how to search a literature for your title, for your subject.
Thanks so much.
Hello, everyone. Could you hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
I am somehow delayed the first of this lecture. So I think when we want to write anything for our thesis, we have to sign in this website and search about what we want, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. If you want to search for online sources from our website of our university, you have to be logged. So if you don't have account, you have to ask about account physically at our library here at Closin or online, sending an email to those which we show a few seconds before.
Okay, for activate our account, we have to send you a message or come physically in the room number 17 in Berlin building. Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you are here at Białystok, I recommend you to come here to faculty. Yes, it's easier and faster because you do this directly, so no one will wait. Because if you send an email, sometimes it takes you time, even a week.
And then you
Yes,
will be
absolutely.
you will have to scan your declaration and send it, and it takes time.
I will come in Monday, God willing. I don't know my
Okay.
friends.
Nice. So other questions?
I have one question. I tried to reach the library system with my student's card, but I couldn't. How can I get that password?
Password?
Yeah, I don't know the password actually.
Because you have account, but you forget the password?
I don't know the password actually because I didn't open any time. I don't have any experience actually.
No, so the same procedures. You have to ask at library physically here, fulfilling questionnaire when you came here to Closin, or send an email to my library and ask about the. They send you a link probably with your password, like draft password for first login, and then you change the password into your one.
Okay, and is it possible to go to there's one more library is next to Alpha Dormitory. So is it possible to go to there to get password?
Do tej głównej biblioteki można iść? Yes, of course. You can go to the main library at Zwierzyniecka, close to your dormitory also.
Okay.
Which will be first floor.
They
Yes.
opened longer. They opened till 20.
20. But do you remember which exactly the floor should go? First floor?
First floor.
On the first floor, yes. And they ask the librarian. Landing room. 0 to 0. So at 0 point, if you enter the My Library, you have to go on the right, and at the end of the right corner, you will see two library assistants and ask them about this.
Okay, thanks so much.
You have take your ID card, student's card.
You should have your ID card, student's card with you.
Okay, thanks so much for information.
Okay, another questions about searching for literature? If not, thank you, Anna, so much for joining us, our class.
Thank you.
We will still with me at the class, so don't disconnect. I only say goodbye to Anna.
Are you students in the library?
Thanks so much.
So much for your assistance.
Thank you. Goodbye.
So I will back in 1 minute. Muszę wody się proszę napij, okularki weź. Już. Okularki weź sobie i wody się napij po prostu, albo wisienkę to sobie weź.
A wisienkę sobie wezmę.
Ja się podłączę do...
Dobra, szklankę ci daję. To
Dziękuję bardzo. Pa. Hej. Pa. So I'm back. So hello again, students.
Hello, I have a question before we started.
Okay, Rizgar couldn't be before. Yes, before we start our class. So thank you that you joined me today, because the previous 3 weeks, yes, it was. I can stop the
Recording.
Yes, so I don't have to record anymore. How to stop it? I think I can't stop it until we finish our class. So that's